Hello. Today we're actually going to talk directly to employers, people who hire people, and at times they need to fire people as well. Sometimes employers are a bit uncomfortable when they need to let somebody go. And it's a very sensitive topic, and today we are going to cover aspects on how to terminate an employment contract, or in simpler terms, how to fire an employee. Before you start the termination process, make sure you look at the Employment Act, you seek legal counsel, sit with the HR consultants so that you can know step-by-step actions you need to take when you're letting an employee go. Because at times, you don't want to be covered with the legal tussles or a disgruntled employee. Once you've consulted, you have the right paperwork in place, make sure you gather additional paperwork. For example, the contract the person signed, the targets, the list of targets you were supposed to meet, any warning letters issued. You want to let the employee know why he's being fired. The next step is make sure you get a private room, away from any distractions where other people can listen. Make sure the employee would be comfortable when you're explaining the reasons as to why he's being fired. Don't do it in public, don't do it in a break room. Make sure it is as private as possible. Be as brief as possible. Make sure you have a step-to-step process as to why the employee is being fired. Don't go into any personal issues, just be brief. Make sure also you listen to the employee. They may have something they want to say, but don't let them go on and on. Just listen to them and have a conclusion to the whole conversation. The next thing to consider is make it as personal as possible. Don't send an email, don't send a text, don't send somebody, don't make your secretary call that person. Make sure you sit with the person on a one-to-one basis so that they can understand the reasons why they are being fired. And finally, closure of the whole process. Make sure you have all the paperwork in place. If they need to get any payments, notice period, make sure you have the paperwork. If they need to get paid, have the check ready or tell them when they are going to be paid. Also, make sure the employee hands over the company's property. If they were given a laptop, if they have any other property that belongs to the company, they need to hand over. Ensure you also have a witness in place. When the employee is signing the final closure documents, make sure you have a witness in place. And in conclusion, make sure you avoid as much drama as possible. And finally, make sure you do an exit interview. The employee would actually have some aspects that may actually improve the way you're actually running the organization. Have a hassle-free recruitment.
We're sorry, the number you have dialed is not in service at this time.